Hi, everyone, and welcome to our conversation. We're here in gaslighting. We're gaslit right now. And we're working in gaslighting. I was just gaslighted by Gary Vee and Mona Van erotically rubbing on each other. And it's really disgusting. It's actually you know what it is? Let's just evaluate this a little. It's because they're so uncomfortable with what they've posted that you get pissed off and angry while they stand there erotically looking at the camera. So you get pissed off because they're disrespectful and working off of your independence as an American, but neither one of them are Americans. Well, he's off at a Jets game, and she listen to this. She took a picture of an already organized cover that she never works out of. And then over the weekend, today is Thursday, and she said she spent all of the weekend organizing her drawers. It's Thursday. And they don't even look organized. And then she says, organized drawers, clean mind. Does that make any sense to anyone? Her first post today was an old post and a similar post to the one she did yesterday and last week and the last week and the last week, while Gary Vaynerchuk praises her for her efforts. Well done, my love. This literally is someone's real relationship. These are real relationships. These are real people. This is how they really operate in their lives. This is pathetic. And until you, as citizens of the United States, recognize how pathetic this shit is, this will continue to affect your lives, whether you like it or not. See, now I'm getting escalated in the psychosis of their psychosis that really, honestly, has nothing to do with me except for my country. Looks to me like you're having a blast, Gary Vee, partying it up at the white party. While Michael Rubin and all you other freaks are acting freaky, do you think that we really want to watch that shit? How many more fit checks and date nights and you, Braxton, erotically rubbing behind your smelly, alien face fiance? It's despicable to watch. You're supposed to be professionals. I'm talking about Braxton and I'm talking about Patrick Mahomes. While your seductress gets off the plane and acts like she's a celebrity, but the only reason she's a celebrity is because you sold yourself to slavery called football, where they don't actually genuinely win football games. So you're not genuinely winning. You're not genuinely playing your game. You're frauds. Like, I'm literally watching you lie in our fucking faces, and you as the audience are like, what are you talking about? Look at her facial expression. That's the fucking game, you morons. See, I have to talk to you like this. I have to talk to you like this. Because you don't listen. You are fucking freaks. Your children have lost their fucking minds. Your little girl's life is over, you psycho fuck. Mommy Bear or Mama Bear, whatever that girl's name is. The one I did a whole mantra of her photographs. She literally is why we don't want women like Mona Van on the platform. That was the message. But she's not the only one developing them. So is Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris. Those people are not Americans, and it's very clear that she's a bully at school. And that she is a Tranny. Her skin is gross also. I just want to point that out. And she's only 17 and she's trying to compete with me and I'm old enough to be her mother. That's not a negative. That's a factual, I'm your boss. I'm old. Gary wants to act like you're young. Well, go hang out with a 30-year-old then, Gary V. I'm old and I want to stay old because old brings wisdom and wisdom is leadership. And I'm not going to be led by a little 17-year-old little twat named Charlie D'Amelio, although you clearly will be. Because you're too busy chasing money and tail. You're old as shit, Taylor Swift. And you're abusing little girls in the process. And the 17-year-old is like a 70-year-old Hillary Clinton. Who doesn't study at school. That means she doesn't have a future. I just like to reiterate to all your little 17-year-old twats who are following these Monovan chicks to try to get lessons on how to live. Your lives are already over. See, I've already lived a really amazing life, and you'll never be able to take that from me. We'll try this lookout and see if anybody copies it. The problem with all, let me try to bring out. She literally posted pictures of glassware a week from the time that she organized the closet. That means her picture of her so-called organizing was sitting in her phone, and then she posted it in her Instagram story. You're joking, right? Like, seriously. I don't really believe you spent the weekend organizing. I actually think that you just opened your drawer and then took some photos of it and then put some bullshit out to try to gaslight me again. But this time she said my house. So I guess she's gaslighting Gary. Gary, is she gaslighting you? The best day of my life is being single. So they don't have to look at bitches like Monovan. That's their goal, by the way. But you don't fight for shit. You just fight for your little what? I'm not really sure what Gary's fighting for. The old videos of them of gaslighting me because it's training. I'm training myself. So I laugh at the events because they're just fucking horrible. They're like awful because I'm not involved. I'm not there. It's misery. They're miserable. It's all misery. She's miserable as fuck. She's been miserable since the day she met him. She doesn't like him and she doesn't love him. And then she gaslights me. And it doesn't work anymore. That's the funny part, is that we're fucking you over. All of you. And I just sent a little gaslight out to her. So now she's going to go gaslight someone else, and that's the trajectory of what they think be kind is. So you can't tell that I'm gaslighting, can you? This is gaslighting you. That was a gaslight. But that's not how I normally operate, but that's how you operate. So we got to fight gaslight with gaslight, Jasmine Crockett Hole. Who names herself Jasmine Crockett?